Now, ahead of Ananya Panday's grilling today, India Today has accessed exclusive drug chats between actor Ananya Panday and Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan. In the chats accessed by India Today, Aryan Khan is asking Ananya if she can arrange some ganja, to which Ananya replied that she can arrange it. When the Narcotics Control Bureau questioned her about the drug chats, she replied that she was joking. Ananya also has told the Narcotics Control Bureau officials during the grilling that she has never supplied or procured drugs and that the chats were about cigarettes and drugs. She also told the Narcotics Bureau that she does not remember much as the chats were all and does not know that weed is a drug. Sources claim that there were various other chats between Ananya and Aryan about intoxication. Ananya was summoned today at 11 a.m. but she is yet to reach for grilling. When Ananya reached the Narcotics Control Office yesterday for the first day of grilling, she was very nervous and cried before entering the interrogation room. She was accompanied by her father, Chunky Pandey, to the Narcotics Control Bureau office, was made to sit outside and not allowed in the interrogation room. Paris is getting asked more details on that. He joins us from right outside Ananya Panday's residence in Mumbai city. Paris, any information that you have with us for the reason why Ananya Panday has not gone for the questioning, because she was summoned again today? Paris, if you can hear me, what are the reasons why Ananya Panday has not gone for interrogation today, given that she was summoned again today?
Right now we are outside Ananya Panday residence, and in few seconds or in few minutes she will leave for Bandra, leave from Bandra for NCB office. There is yesterday the same thing happened when she was summoned at 2 and she went late for the questioning. Today the same scenario has occurred and still she has not left from his residence in Bandra. But few more minutes to go. The people had gathered near his place, and now in some time it is expected that Ananya Panday will leave from here and will reach NCB office for questioning, the second round of questioning in next 1 hour.
So, Paris, any more information as far as the chats are concerned? This denial that is coming from Ananya Panday, doesn't really look like it's going to cut ties with the Narcotics Control Bureau, with her even going on to the extent of saying that she doesn't really know that weed is a drug.
Right, the situation will get very difficult for Ananya Panday, as NCB has found some serious chats with Aryan and Ananya Panday asking about ganja. So Ananya Panday will face a difficult time when she will be questioned by NCB in the second round today. It will be a difficult situation for Panday family when the second round of interrogation will start today. And in few minutes, Ananya Panday will leave from his Bandra residence and will reach NCB office for the second round of investigation. But the chat which has been recovered by NCB is the major thing which has been recovered by NCB, chats between Aryan and Ananya, which will be a major thing in this whole case right now.
Also, what else has Ananya Panday said in her defense when it comes to consuming drugs? Because the chats with her saying that this was a joke, that is not an argument that the Narcotics Control Bureau would be in fact buying. These conversations, in fact, is what has led to the news really tightening around Ananya Panday as well, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, when VV Singh, the senior police inspector, asked the senior NCB official, asked Ananya Panday about the chats. So when she told.
Okay, we'll just go back to Paris in a bit from now, but this is a big story we are tracking. Paris just told us that any moment from now, Ananya Panday is likely to move towards the Narcotics Control Bureau office, where she has been summoned again and she is supposed to be interrogated once again. Now, what is really clinching in all of this is the fact that Aryan Khan and Ananya Panday have had a WhatsApp conversation in which Aryan Khan is asking Ananya if she can procure some ganja. She says yes, she can. Well, she's told the Narcotics Control Bureau that it was a joke. Was it a joke, or is this going to be really the nail in the coffin, is something that remains to be seen, because these WhatsApp conversations do show that there was in fact a conversation about not just consuming but also procuring these drugs, and Ananya seems to be giving it to Aryan Khan. She seems to have confirmed that she can in fact give it to him. Were they then consuming drugs, and was Ananya also procuring the drugs, is the big question here. That is something that the Narcotics Control Bureau is going to be looking at again, even as Aryan Khan continues to be in Arthur Road Jail in Mumbai. Ananya Panday is all set to appear before the Narcotics Control Bureau for questioning once again today. There are conversations on 3 dates related to weed. Ananya Panday has gone on to also say that she did not know rather, that weed is a drug. Well, that is something that the Narcotics Control Bureau would be looking at very closely, which is of course building a case of drug procurement, some sort of a nexus, and also a big drug racket is what the Narcotics Control Bureau has told the court. Ananya probably arranged drugs twice is what sources are indicating. She's arranged drugs twice for Aryan Khan. So was this some sort of a bigger racket? Is the question that the Narcotics Control Bureau would be able to answer once they interrogate Ananya Panday once again. Yesterday she reached the Narcotics Control Bureau office with her father, Chunky Panday. He was sitting outside, was not allowed to be in the interrogation room, but he accompanied her. Today she's going to the NCB office. Once again, both days she's not reached there on time. Shivangi Thakur is getting us more details on that story also. Shivangi, Ananya Panday has not reached the Narcotics Control Bureau. Can you confirm to us that she's going to be leaving from her residence in just some time from now? What more can you tell us?
Sneha, right now we are standing outside Ananya's residence, and as you can see that, her car is outside and media is waiting outside for her. And what we got from our sources that Ananya is already sitting in her car and she is waiting for her father, Chunky Panday. And as you can see that the watchman is trying to stop each and everyone. Yesterday also she left her home around 3 o'clock and reached NCB office. And as we know that NCB questioned her for 3 to 4 hours. And visuals you can see, Sneha, अनन्या पांडे अब अपने घर से निकल चुकी हैं। यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं तस्वीरों में अनन्या का ये दूसरा दिन है जब अनन्या से एनसीबी पूछताछ करेगी, और साफ तौर पर तस्वीरों में आप देख सकते हैं अनन्या के लिए ये दूसरा दिन है। एनसीबी दफ्तर में अखबार के पन्ने लगा दिए गए हैं यहाँ पर इस वक्त, ताकि तस्वीरें ना ली जा सके। और अनन्या की कार निकल चुकी है एनसीबी दफ्तर के लिए। तो ये दूसरा दिन था, 11 बजे का समय दिया गया था, लेकिन अब निकली है अनन्या पांडे। और ये अपने आप में देखने वाली बात होगी कि आज अनन्या से क्या सवाल पूछे जाते हैं, क्योंकि कल जो सवाल पूछे गए हैं एनसीबी द्वारा उसके जवाब अनन्या साफ साफ नहीं दे पाई हैं। और जो चैट्स आर्यन खान और अनन्या के मिले हैं उसी की बिना पर एक बार आज फिर से पूछताछ की जाएगी। कैमरा पर्सन साजिद के साथ शिवांगी ठाकुर।
All right, Shivangi getting us that report. So there is a confirmation that Ananya Panday, in fact, has left her residence. As you can see, they are trying to maintain their privacy. In fact, kept newspapers on the windows of the car so as to prevent the media from taking pictures, prevent the press from taking pictures. She has left her residence, is what our reporter there confirmed. She's headed to the office of the Narcotics Control Bureau, where her questioning is going to start again. What we know is that the WhatsApp conversations are in fact fairly indicting, in which it does appear that Ananya Panday was in touch with Aryan Khan, and Aryan Khan was procuring drugs from Ananya Panday. There is a question about ganja procurement, is what our sources are indicating, to which Ananya Panday has said that she can in fact procure ganja for Aryan Khan. Well, she's told the Narcotics Control Bureau that all of that was a big joke. She's also gone on to say that she did not know that weed is actually a drug. These are drug chats that India Today has accessed exclusively, which are in fact fairly indicting. Goes on to show that there was some sort of a nexus, also that Ananya was in a position to procure drugs. Pictures on your screen of Ananya Pandey's car that you can see. Aaj Tak and India Today, in fact, are tracking this story very, very closely. We're tracking this journey from her residence to the Narcotics Control Bureau, where she is going to be questioned once again. These are pictures live on your screen of the car that Ananya Pandey is traveling in. On the left side of your screen, pictures from yesterday where Chunky Pandey
ऑफिस पहुंचेगी. बांद्रा से लेकर एनसीबी ऑफिस तक पहुंचते 45 मिनट का समय लग सकता है, क्योंकि पिक आवर्स हैं मुंबई में, ट्रैफिक थोड़ा सा मिल सकता है. उसके बाद तकरीबन 45 मिनट का समय लग सकता है. एनसीबी ऑफिस पहुंचेगी और वहां जोनल डायरेक्टर समीर वानखेड़े जो हैं इंट्रोगेशन करेंगे या उनसे सवालात करेंगे, क्वेश्चनिंग करेंगे. आज इस पूरे मामले में महत्वपूर्ण दिन हो सकता है और क्वेश्चनिंग जो है वो आज लंबी खींच सकती है. कुछ ही क्षण पहले अनन्या पांडे निकली हैं, उनकी गाड़ी को फॉलो कर रहे हैं. गाड़ी में अनन्या पांडे हैं और सीधे एनसीबी ऑफिस की तरफ जो है अनन्या पांडे बढ़ रही हैं. 11 बजे का समय जो है एनसीबी द्वारा दिया गया था पहुंचने के लिए, बट कल की तरह आज भी अनन्या पांडे अपने घर से लेट निकली हैं. कल 2 बजे का समन भेजा गया था उनको और 4 बजे पहुंची थी, और आज भी उनको 11 बजे बुलाया गया था, मगर अभी कुछ क्षण पहले ही जो है वो अपने घर बांद्रा स्थित घर से निकली है एनसीबी ऑफिस जाने के लिए, जहां पर सेकेंड राउंड की पूछताछ आज अनन्या पांडे से एनसीबी द्वारा की जाएगी.
report where we can in fact see Ananya Pandey moving towards the Narcotics Control Bureau office. Yesterday also she was there. She reached late. Today she's reached as late as well. She was supposed to be there at 11, but she has in fact on her way to the NCB office. Divyesh is with us, getting us more details on that story. He is right outside the Narcotics Control Bureau's office. Divyesh, give us a sense of what the NCB is now thinking, given that her arguments that I did not even know that weed is a drug, and that I was joking when I said I actually can procure drugs for Aryan Khan. Is the Narcotics Control Bureau even going to buy these arguments?
Oh, as of now, it seems that the Narcotics Control Bureau is not relying on what Ananya Pandey has said yesterday while she was questioned for around 2.5 hours. So that is why today again she'll be questioned, she'll be grilled regarding the WhatsApp chats that have been found. As Sahil had pointed out that these chats are more than a year old, and Ananya Pandey has also said that these are old chats and she actually doesn't remember what was the conversation about. She, at one point of time, she also went to say that she was talking about cigarette and not drugs. She has never consumed drugs. She has never provided any kind of drugs, and that is what is her statement as of now, whatever the primary statement that happened yesterday at the Narcotics Control Bureau. But now again she is going to be grilled, because NCB has the whole dump data of Aryan Khan mobile phone, and they have a large number of chats that they found between Aryan Khan and Ananya Pandey, of which some are suspicious in nature, some are regarding drugs, where there is a communication between the two regarding drugs, regarding procurement of drugs, regarding consumption of drugs, and that is what raises questions. That is what is suspicious in nature as per the Narcotics Control Bureau, and that is why Ananya Pandey's statement is very crucial. Whatever information she provides, whatever she tells the NCB, and if there is some new piece of information that comes to light, that could be very crucial when on Tuesday Aryan Khan's bail application is heard at the Bombay High Court. NCB could use this particular statement against Aryan Khan as a new piece of evidence, as new grounds, and that they could present this in front of the court. They could mention this in the response that they have to file in front of the Bombay High Court. This would actually hamper the application filed by Aryan Khan seeking bail from the Bombay High Court. Remember, his bail has already been rejected by the lower court and then the Sessions Court. Now he's applied for bail at the Bombay High Court. He's lodged in the Arthur Road prison, where for the first time he met his father, Shah Rukh Khan, at the Arthur Road prison yesterday morning. NCB has also presented n number of chats and various other statements in front of the lower courts where the bail of Aryan Khan was rejected. Now, Ananya Panday is a crucial link. There are chats, as per NCB sources, there are chats between them where they are discussing drugs. They are discussing about marijuana, they are discussing about weed. And NCB wants to know what were these chats about, what was this communication about. But remember, last year when Deepika Padukone, Sara Ali Khan, Shraddha Kapoor were also grilled by the Narcotics Control Bureau, they had given some similar answers where they had said that they were not actually talking about drugs and these were just code words being used for cigarettes. And that is what, that something same seems to be happening during the questioning of Ananya Panday as well. And she is also giving similar answers because NCB hadn't taken any action against the three actresses who were grilled last year, Sara Ali Khan, Shraddha Kapoor and Deepika Padukone. There's been no action against them. There's been no case against them. There's no inquiry against them. Though the agency maintains that there's no clean sheet to any of them, but there's been no legal action by the agency against them. And Ananya Panday seems to be relying on the same excuse, on the same grounds that the actresses had then made. And she said, she's told the NCB that she wasn't conversing, she wasn't communicating regarding drugs. She was talking about cigarettes. They were talking about cigarettes and not drugs. Over to you.
All right, be with us. We'll just come back to you all in a bit from now. The very latest in this case, Ananya Panday once again on her way to the Narcotics Control Bureau office where she has been summoned again for questioning. We'll get more on that story after this very short break.